let's take a look at what this actually looks like in practice. So allow me to just share my screen. And we'll start off, as every glamorous demo starts off, by looking at my Gmail account. So what we're going to look at today is really, we're going to take a look at two things. Firstly, what does end-to-end automation in an email channel actually look like? And secondly, how long does it realistically take to set up? So as you can see, here I have an email from our fictional end user asking our travel company if they can change their booking. Now, I'm going to send that off, but let's not forget about that. We'll come back to it later. However, whilst we wait for that to come through, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create that new use case from scratch. So, welcome to Zendesk AI Agent's Intent Dashboard. Now, let's say we want to create a new use case. And for this example, let's stay inside the travel industry. Let's create a use case that will come up frequently for our fictional agents. Maybe something like cancellation policy. So to do this, all we have to do is press the add use case button, enter the name of the use case, which in this case will be something like cancellation policy. And then we need to enter the visitor request reason, which in this case can be something as simple as this is when a customer wants information on the cancellation policy. And if we press confirm, that's it. Based on the information we've provided the bot, being the use case name and the visitor request reason, our AI will immediately be able to identify this cancellation policy use case when it's asked by any number of end users in any number of different ways. So it really is that easy to create new use cases. Gone are the days of manually tying expressions to intents, or especially over recent years, this really has gone from days to hours, and now from hours to minutes. And of course, as mentioned, we are always looking, our AI is always checking automatically for any conflicts which might cause confusion within the bot. But let's check back in on the email we sent to our virtual agent and see how it got on with it. Now, to view that, I'm going to do it in our Zendesk agent environment. Fantastic. So here you can see our email. Now, as a bit of a refresher, here's the email that we sent in asking if there's anything that we can change. Now, as you can see, our bot has come in and it's set our tags, our type, priority, and it's great, right? But I think the most effective thing here, or most important, is that our AI agent has provided an accurate and effective response to our customer. Hi, George. Unfortunately, your booking can no longer be modified. You can still cancel it, etc., etc., etc. Now, why is that great? Well, historically, our customer support agent would have to read the ticket, understand the end user's request, pick out the most important details, such as the confirmation number, and then actually check in their system whether that booking is then able to be changed. However, with our AI agent, our end user has received the information they need in the same minute. And as such, our bot has marked the ticket as solved. Now, of course, in the event of an escalation, we can collect and display any parameters that might be required for an agent to further investigate the escalated ticket, such as booking confirmation number, and display them perhaps down in these ticket fields. So again, even in events where we aren't able to fully automate the process, we're still reducing the average handling time for tickets that do get escalated, as your agents no longer have to spend time searching for important information. Now, we don't have the time to explore everything, of course, but this could also be extended into recommending or even triggering certain macros for your agents to use. Now, my point being here is that this tool really works around you and exactly how you and your team want to best serve your customers. So let's take a look behind the curtain again and check out how we actually built that reply. So if we come back into our intent dashboard, which we saw earlier, and we want to select our intent that we just triggered, which was change booking. Now, if we go into the replies tab, you'll see we have our active replies. Now, of course, in this case, I only have the one in English. However, our AI agent can support 109 languages out of the box. And this is one of the places that we're in control of that. However, if we actually enter our reply, it will take us through to what we call the dialog builder. And this is where the reply that we built lives. So let's walk through this together. So the intent we triggered, as you can see here, change booking is triggered. The first thing we want to do is run a conditional block asking or looking for the booking confirmation number. This means that if the confirmation number exists from the email or the ticket or the chat that our customer sent us, then we can run an API call, as you can see here, to A, actually find the booking that we're referring to, and B, query the booking data, or perhaps find any information that we need to then check if the booking can or can't be modified. Now, to issue the correct response based off that queried data, we now have another bit of conditional logic, which is going to be set up based off our company policy. Can or can't it be modified based off perhaps it's X days till the travel date or something like that. Now, based off that, if it can be changed, we can issue this reply. And if it can't be changed, we can issue this reply, which of course is the one that we saw in our example. Now, this is a basic example, but you can have as many or as few conditions as is right for you and the scenario. Now, it really is that simple to automate fantastic processes like this, which historically eat up a lot of agent time. But if we go back to the top of our flow, and we assume that the customer did not send us the booking number, we've actually given a response here that essentially just asks for the end user to reply with their booking number. Now, the reason why I'm highlighting this is to stress the fact that our AI agent can also handle multi-touch email exchange. So if the end user actually responds to that email with their booking number, from there we can run our API call again, taking them down this pathway of the flow, which provides the customer with all of the information they're looking for. So that concludes our short product tour, but I'd like to finish on a brilliant customer story. Now, one of our customers, sorry, bear with me. One of our customers, Asusu, thank you very much for the slides, has recently experienced the benefits of these new features. Asusu boosts renters' credit scores by reporting rent payments to credit bureaus. It also provides rent relief and offers analytics to help property owners increase returns and create actual positive social impact. Now, by leveraging our AI agents builder with zero training, Asusu was able to set up AI agents in just one day. Now, that's without the need for historical data or extensive model training. Now, this swift deployment led to an impressive 64% automation rate, a 64% automation rate, right? Now, that significantly reduces the workload on their human agents, enhancing efficiency and keeping customer satisfaction high.